We're on our way to Six Flags Over Texas today, and then Six Flags Fiesta Texas tomorrow, because I was told that is where you want to spend the majority of your time if you come to Texas. So, unfortunately they weren't open yesterday, so we had to settle with SeaWorld. We had a good time there though, it wasn't bad.
No, it was not crowded.
Not crowded at all.
I liked it.
Here is the Cliff Carver Mountain Alpine Coaster. It doesn't look open, so I don't know if we're going to get a chance to ride it or not, but we're going to go find out. So I want to highly recommend this campground because it was just phenomenal. They had a full-on water park there, mini golf, all kinds of activities to do, plus that mountain coaster that unfortunately we didn't get to go on. Look at that. That's a cool little cabin. They look like little tiny homes. Made a little pit stop here at Tom Foolery's Adventure Park at Kalahari Resort. There's a lot of cool attractions here for an arcade, definitely. Look at the indoor drop tower. Oh, it's only a small one. Look.
I'm going on it. Hey, let's go on the coaster.
I want to do the gerbil wheel. Look at the gerbil wheel. Tom's Time Machine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, laser tag.
Oh, laser tag, hey babe.
I just wanted to check it out. A mirrors course. That is quite the rock climbing course. Wow, look at that. That's something. I've never seen one of these like this. Sure. So their ropes course is phenomenal. So what I was told is they're actually doing an expansion, adding go-karts and a Ferris wheel here. So that's pretty cool. Well, that's one way to buy cotton candy. Of course, you got the water park too, as well. Go ahead, you can do it. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Legs out. Kick your legs out. Go ahead, kick your legs out. Yes, sit. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, pretty fun. So Tom Foolery's actually has 2 indoor roller coasters, and Haley was able to capitalize on this. I think she currently stands at 152 coaster credits, which is quite impressive for a 5-year-old. We're at Six Flags Over Texas. You excited?
Yeah, but
Do
how?
it.
Yeah, but how many?
So I was blown away at how well kept this park was. It was wonderful, one of the better Six Flags parks in the chain. I don't have much footage on this park. Unfortunately, I did lose my GoPro, but I plan on doing a more in-depth video on my total experiences in Texas. So if you haven't already, smash that like and subscribe, and be sure to check those out. So this park had a wonderful selection of flat rides, but I would say their coaster lineup was excellent. I mean, just from top to bottom, they had some really good coasters. Even their kiddie coasters were great. I really loved the new Texas Giant. For me, it was one of the better RMCs. It's not quite in my top 10, but I mean, it's a decent coaster. It really is, especially going through that tunnel at night with the lights and stuff they had in there. I thought that was a pretty cool effect. My daughter really loved this RMC. She said it's one of her favorites. Heading on to Titan because Haley likes B&Ms, but she can't go on any of them. So this is the closest B&M she can get to, Giovanoli. So there are some absolute must-do coasters here at this park. Obviously, New Texas Giant, Titan, but then you've got Runaway Mine Train. Looks can be deceiving. This is an absolutely wonderful mine train ride with great theming. So then you also have Aquaman Power Wave, and this is one of those mock rides launching water coasters. I really had a great time on it. So another coaster you just absolutely have to do is Shockwave. However, I don't have any footage of that, but what an awesome coaster. Double loops, pushing 6 Gs. We also have Runaway Mountain. Highly recommend this one. It's an indoor coaster. It's rather short, definitely a must-do. Mr. Freeze. I would head right to this thing. As soon as you get in the park, head right to this coaster. It broke down on us right as we were just about to get on. Unfortunately, I swear that happens to me all the time. So another coaster, if you don't go right to Mr. Freeze, I would head to La Vibra. And this is like a toboggan style coaster, so obviously it has terrible capacity. So lines can get crazy on this thing. Overall thoughts of Six Flags Over Texas. Excellent park, great theming. In fact, I'm a little surprised that not a lot of people rank this as one of the top Six Flags parks. In my opinion, it definitely was very well kept, very well maintained. Yep. We really enjoyed it here. I would definitely come back to this park for sure. I have been to some absolutely terrible ran Six Flags parks, and this is not one of them by any means. We're here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. First time visit. Pretty excited to ride my 14th or 15th RMC, and of course we're here for the credits and have a great time. Heard a lot of good things about this park, so we're pretty excited. Absolutely love the theming here, incredible. So I have a separate review on Six Flags Fiesta Texas with a lot more information, so if you're curious, check that out. But I'm basically just going to go over the must-do attractions at this park, and obviously you have Cliffhanger. This awesome B&M is definitely a must-do at night. With as large of a capacity that it has, I would hold off and do this last. One coaster you do not want to hold off on is Roadrunner Express. This coaster was insane. We literally got in line 7 different times, and I would say 4 out of the 7 it broke down a couple of times right when we were next in line. So definitely head to that first, because there's a pretty good chance it'll break down. While you're over there, Iron Rattler, absolutely phenomenal. This RMC is currently my 5th favorite one. If you haven't already, check out my top 10 best RMCs in America video, where I go into more depth as to why this coaster is so phenomenal. But that being said, that's definitely a must-do. Also, you have Wonder Woman Golden Lasso coaster. This thing was great. A little bit rough, you know, for a 30-second ride. It's a pretty good coaster. Obviously, capacity is an issue, so that's one of the ones you want to do early on. And Poltergeist, another great coaster. This thing's like a big spaghetti bowl. In fact, I think that's what they call this design. But it is just a pretty cool launch coaster. If you ask me, I would take Mr. Freeze over this, but pretty cool ride. I really enjoyed this one. Next on the list of must-do coasters, we have Superman Krypton coaster. And this is a B&M floorless, and I love this thing, how it goes right over the quarry wall and all that. It is absolutely breathtaking. One of the better floorless coasters I've ever been on. So then we have Goliath, and you know, just your standard B&M invert, but definitely a must-do. As far as flat rides go, Pirates of the Deep Sea is a must-do indoor dark ride. It's a shooting dark ride. I really enjoyed that one. You also have to do the train with some great views of the entire park. I highly recommend getting on the train. So that's going to pretty much conclude our trip to Texas. I want to welcome you to check out some of my other videos where I go into a lot more depth and review the park itself. So thank you all so much for watching.